Welcome back, y'all. This is the second video of the day, the science video, and this is Core with File Notice Media. I have a pretty awesome science little article here for you, and we found a new species of human in the Homo sapien range. So this is pretty awesome. This article is being brought to you by sciencenews.org. The title of this article is going to be "A New Hominid Species Has Been Found in the Philippines Caves, Fossils Suggest." A newly dubbed Homo luzonensis lived at least 50,000 years ago, scientists say. And this article was written by Bruce Bauer. Bruce Bauer, out it again, folks. So here's going to be a picture of a cave. Its cave species fossils unearthed in this cave in the Philippines are from a previously unknown Homo species that lived at least 50,000 years ago, scientists announced. A new member of the human gene has been found in a cave in the Philippines, researchers report. Fossils with distinctive features indicating the hominid species inhabited this island known as Luzon at least 50,000 years ago, according to a study in the April 11 Nature magazine. That species, which the scientists have dubbed Homo luzonensis, lived in the same time that controversial half-size humanoid named Homo floresiensis, might be pronouncing these wrong, and nicknamed hobbits, were roaming in Indonesia islands to the south called Florence. In shape and size, some of the fossils match those of corresponding bones from other Homo species, in quotations, but if you take the whole combination of features for this new species, no other Homo species is similar, says the co-author of paleoanthropologist Florence Detroit of the French National Museum of Natural History in Paris. If the find holds up to further scientific scrutiny, it would add to the recent fossil of DNA evidence indicating that several Homo lineages already occupied East Asia and Southeast Asian islands by the time Homo sapiens reached what is now southern China between 80,000 and 120,000 years ago. The result, an increasing complicated picture of the hominid evolution in Asia. Excavations in 2007, along in 2011 and 2015, in the cave yielded a dozen new hominid fossils at first. 7 isolated teeth, 5 from the same individual, 2 finger bones, 2 toe bones, and an upper leg bone missing its ends, the scientists say. Analysis of the radioactive decay of uranium on one of the tooths suggests a minimum age of 50,000 years. Based on those fossils, a hominid foot bone found in 2007 in the same cave sediment was also identified as this new species, and it dates at least 67,000 years ago. Here's some picture of the teeth. Weird bite. A distinctive mix of features on these 5 fossil teeth from the same individual unearthed in the Philippines helped researchers determine that they have found a new hominid species. The fossils reveal a jumble of modern and primitive features. The new species has molars that were especially small, even smaller than the ones found in the hobbits. With some features similar to modern human molars, the hominids also had relatively large premolars that, surprisingly, had 2 or 3 roots rather than just 1. Hominids dated to several hundred thousands of years ago or more, such as Homo erectus, typically have premolars which have multiple roots. This new species' fingers and toe bones are curved, suggesting a tree climbing ability compared to hominids from 2,000 years ago, 2 million years ago, or more. It's unclear whether the new species was as small as the hobbits, Detroit says. And this is a Detroit, that's his name. I'm assuming it's French, like Detroit. The best preserved hominid skeletons comes from a female who stood about a meter tall. A meter, for you Americans, is about 3 feet. Based on the length of the Calo Cave foot bone, Detroit's team suspected that the new species was taller than that, although still smaller than most human adults today. With the hobbits, this new species' evolutionary origins are unknown. Scientists think that the hobbits may have descended from seagoing Homo erectus groups, and perhaps the new species did too, writes paleoanthropologist Matthew of Lakehead University in Thunder Bay, Canada, in a commentary published with the new report. I feel bad for Matthew. He has a huge business card, I bet. Evidence suggests that the hominid reached Luzon by around 700,000 years ago. So, Homo erectus may have also crossed the sea from other Indonesian islands or mainland Asia to Luzon, and then evolved into this new species. With this smaller body and unusual skeletal traits, Detroit, I'm never going to get that, speculates a process known as island dwarfing. But some scientists not involved in the research says it's too soon to declare that these fossils are a branded new group of Homo sapiens species, of Homo species rather. Detroit's group so far has been unable to extract ancient DNA from the fossils, so all evolutionary possibilities must still remain open, says archaeologist Katrina Dauka from the Max Planck from a University for the Science of Human History in Germany. The mosaic of fossil features that the team interprets as distinctive, for instance, may have been a product of interbreeding between two or more earlier Homo species, creating like a hybrid, but not a new species. Or perhaps a small population of, say, Homo erectus that survived on an isolated island like this one for possibly hundreds of thousands of years simply acquired some skeletal features that its mainland peers lacked, rather than evolving into an entirely new species, says Maria. Those questions make a new fossil an exciting and puzzling discovery, says the director of the National Research Center of Human Evolution in Spain. If the unusual teeth and climbing-ready hands and foot bones found in this cave occurred to have a package among Lawson Agent's Homo crowd, then that combination is unique and unknown so far. Among hominids, Martoni Torres says only a more complete set of fossils, ideally complemented by ancient DNA, she adds, can illuminate whether such traits mark as a new Homo member. So there you go. That is that article. I hope you found it interesting. You know, anytime that they say, well, hey, we think we've discovered a new species of anything, whether it's extinct at this time or evolved into something else, or it's just a new species of frog they found in the Amazon, I think it's cool and I think it's worth bringing up. Hopefully it comes true. I don't want them to be wrong, but you know that some people in the far past, they got on this island and they might have been living there for a long time and ended up developing these traits to help them live in that new habitat. I think it's cool. I think everything to do with the human body is cool. I think the human body is highly underrated with how adaptive we are and how we can really overcome so much different stuff. But anyway, that's the science video. I'm not going to keep going on about how awesome you are and how awesome your body is. But if you liked it, please subscribe. If you like the science stuff, you'll get it along with some movie updates too. So hopefully you like both of those things. This has been Corey File Notice Media. I love you for watching me and have yourself a great